Hey guys, what's up? We are in the world famous Essex Recording Studios just outside of London in England. It's your buddy Keith, and I am here with Miss Parthenope. Say hello.
Hello.
And producer extraordinaire, Dieter Gickel.
There you go.
All right. So Parthenope, welcome to the studio.
Thanks so much for having me.
Oh man, we're just psyched that you made the journey from London. So speaking of London, what do you have going on over there? You're over at the Guildhall, right?
Yeah, so I'm studying jazz saxophone at Guildhall at the moment, amongst other things. But yeah, that's my primary study at the moment. Just started my second year, so yeah.
Oh, we're excited. So me and Dieter discovered you over at the not Pizza Express, their jazz cafe, which, so for people that aren't familiar with London in this place, you might think like, what are we doing at a Pizza Express? The Domino's Jazz Cafe. But this is actually a legendary venue in Soho, which is like the most happening spot, kind of like the jazz capital of the country. And
It's just down the road from Ronnie Scott's, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's definitely one of the premier jazz clubs. And so tell us about that gig. What brought you there?
Sure, so I play in Tom Ford's, who's an amazing guitarist and composer. I play in his band with other musicians who are incredible. And yeah, we've been doing some gigs around London. We played at Ronnie's. We also, we did the Pizza Express gig.
It's wild too, because you were on sax, you were on flute. I mean, you do it all. You play violin as well?
Yeah, so in that band, I play flute and saxophone. And yeah, it was great to see you guys there. It was a good show in the end. We did a joint double with Jackson Mathod as well. He's an amazing trumpet player.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was a great night.
So speaking of artists, you've worked with a lot of different artists and some with some quite good profiles. What would you say like your big breakthrough has been?
Well, a couple of years ago now, well, it's about a year and a half, I did a session for Celeste's debut album.
Wow.
And from then, after I posted about that experience, I had a few artists get in touch with probably more confidence knowing that I'd done this big project. And yeah, that led to collaborations with a lot of artists who I've looked up to for a long time and who I'm very inspired by. So I'm lucky in that respect to have had that opportunity, which led to many more consequently.
That's great. And you're smashing it on Instagram. You've got like gazillions of followers, like 20,000 followers on there. That's nuts.
Yeah, I do my best with it.
That's great. Actually, what is your Instagram handle?
Oh yeah, I'll plug the tag. It's Parthenope, which is Parthenope, and then .music.
That's right. So parthenope.music.
Yeah.
At parthenope.music on the gram, guys. Get with it. There's a lot of really good content there. So we've obviously been in lockdown, like house arrest, the whole country for nearly 2 years. And you've done a lot like during that time. How did you cope with the end of gigs and humanity?
Well, it gave me time to focus on growing my social media and creating videos and exploring like what I could do on Instagram and how I could use it to benefit me as an artist. So yeah, I prioritized a lot of time writing music and making videos, and overall it was actually quite a positive experience for me to have time to dedicate to that, and especially to write a lot of music and work out what kind of sound I want to have as a musician who is on the brink of releasing.
Yes, so exciting. And so sax is your main thing,
Yeah,
right?
I'm a
That's
sax player, yeah.
that's your jam. What would you say like you want to be known for with your sax playing?
Sure. Well, I mean, I love songwriting and singing, but I want to be able to use saxophone in the same context of the songs that I'm writing. So I guess just a joint songwriter with saxophone in songs as well.
Yeah. You've got lovely vocals too. Very cool hearing some of your stuff today.
Yeah.
So what's it been like coming down to the studio, making the journey from central London here to our abode in Southend-on-Sea?
It was very easy. I just got one train. And yeah, it's like a 2-minute walk from the station as well. So I found it. It was all
Oh, so did you come in from Victoria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, just seeing the space and meeting you guys has been great. Obviously, it's an amazing studio. And seeing all your gear as well, all your millions of guitars.
There's quite a few guitars, yes.
But yeah, I was just saying about the like friendly vibe and how it doesn't have that sort of rigid studio feel to it. Of you you pay for the time and you go in and it's all very like clinical almost.
Yes. And you put on like a white smock. Ugh.
Check out at 11:30.
Oh man, some of them
It's
are
got
like the
some
dentist's
character.
office. Yeah.
It's got character.
That's what we aim to do here. And yeah, it's always feels like the United Nations when we come in, because like I'm American, you're up in Leeds.
Yeah.
When you're not in London. Dieter's from Australia.
The old Queensland, yeah.
And yeah, it's so cool seeing all the different people that come in with all the crazy different backgrounds. Dieter, you've got a big release coming up very soon.
Yeah. Oh well. It's for an artist I've been working with called Naomi. She's just done a whole mixtape, and I was quite heavily involved in that one. And it also is going to feature my first remix as an artist.
That's pretty wild. And
before my album comes out.
And you and her were on Radio 1 last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have been smashing it. It's been really exciting stuff. And really look forward to that debut
me too.
album. Yeah. The artwork looks insane. Really, really cool. I think we shot the video, shot a couple videos. Yeah.
Just next door, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Railway Hotel, yeah.
Very cool. Well, anything else that we need to know about for Miss Parthenope before we go?
So I do have planned releases for the end of this year and next year. So although I don't have anything out yet, you need to keep an eye on my socials.
Gonna do it.
To check out what I'm gonna be putting out. I'm very excited about it all. You guys heard a little tiny sample today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
So look out for that. Yeah.
And go to YouTube as well and search for Parthenope. She's got a brand new channel, but you got 1,000 subscribers instantly. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, look out for that as well. I'm gonna be posting more on that hopefully in the next few months.
Okay, so one more time, it's Instagram at parthenope.music. YouTube, you just type in Parthenope and go. She's the only one. She trademarked that name. Pretty lucky there. Dieter, you're on the old Instagram.
On Instagram, yeah, at Dieter Gickel.
Dieter. Yeah.
Gick.
And look out for these two. I think we're going to see some big things coming out 2021, 2022. All right. Well, thanks for hanging with us. And to everybody else watching, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, go follow these two. And we'll see you soon with more videos shortly. Goodbye.